Yeah, hello. Good evening. All right. Yes. Do you have evidence of payment? Do you have evidence? Can you send this my WhatsApp number? Can you send it to my WhatsApp? Okay, I'm on live. Can you come? I'm on live. I'm on live video now on my Dr. Harrison. You can come on live. Yes. Wow. Okay. Can you send to me on WhatsApp? All right. Thank you. Mm. Mm. Okay. True. Yeah. All right. Send to me on WhatsApp now. Okay. I'm on live now. Please, I'll talk to you later. All right. All right. Good evening, guys. I'm back to my live section. All right. So, Dr. Harrison. So, I'm back here this evening, 22nd of October, 2021. All right. So, I don't know. So, I've received a lot of messages via DM, and I wish we can just sort out all this evening. All right. So, hello. Eddie. No, well, very fine now. All right, so yeah, they hear brother. Yeah, Bobby. Yeah, how you doing now? Okay. No, wala. I just made I finish my live video. I know when I finish my live video now, we'll talk. If I finish my live video now, we'll talk. If I finish my live video now, we'll talk. Oh. All right, thank you. All right, so guys, so let's do this evening. All right, so we have some people coming on live. So let me just check again to see if I can be able to add up. Just send a request, all right, Madam. Wow, I'll call you back now. Please, okay. Just try and send me a request, please, before people go complain say the data don't finish. All right. So if your data finish, now you can still come and watch this live video again, and maybe just try and share the video. If you are coming on, if you're on live now, just try and click a share so we can have more people to participate with us this evening. All right. So yeah. So stop using us to receive call. I will have to receive call now. This is an emergency call. All right. So to just my group. So and we've done some calls. Hold on, please. So all right, guys. So we're expecting a guest tonight. Waiting for her to just request to join us tonight. All right. So before that, let me get somebody. All right, guys. So she can't join us, so we have to go and come back again. she was supposed to join us live and request to join me here, but we can't hear you. No sound again. Wow. So crazy. All right, can you hear me now? I need the salad soup. Is at opposite sweet spirit Asaba. Opposite sweet spirit Asaba. That's where you can find the salad soup. So if you live in Asaba, you can go there and enjoy your salad soup at opposite sweet spirit. So there's I think about 1,500 a plate. So you can go there and have your own. All right. Opposite sweet spirit. That's where you can get a salad soup. Okay. I found her. So I'm adding her up now. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Let's go.
Good evening, Mr.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
Ashton. How are you?
Um, I'm fine. It
I
took
was
me like almost
fine, but
5 minutes back
I
and
couldn't see
bring
when
you up.
I to join you.
Crazy.
So, but now my husband helped me.
Okay, guys. So if you are live, just try and join us or share this video. Okay, so you can listen to what Madam Elizabeth want to share with us this evening. All right. So this morning I was on live video with Mercy, who shared experience with the police and a human rights group based in Lagos State. All right. So like I told my viewers in the morning, I said nobody is guilty. I'm not condemning anybody, but you just have to
True
bring
that.
out the facts. You know, it's a fact finding. But how to help Messi, who was arrested by the police. All right. So, I have received a lot of calls, messages from people who have been complaining. As in, I don't, it's really huge for me anyway. I've gotten a lot of messages from people. So, Madam Elizabeth, just introduce yourself, please, so everybody
My name
viewers
is
can know who you
Elizabeth.
are, please.
Audio.
Okay. All right. So just tell us
Okay.
what do you have for us? What
I
really
haven't,
happened?
even though I didn't go ahead with the case, but I will feel like end of last year or so, I tried to give a woman rights a case to deal with, and when I spoke to them, they sent me back. They sent a form back to me saying,
Okay. Who did you say
I spoke
you
to
say you
human
spoke to
rights.
people?
I spoke
Who are
to,
these people?
first and foremost, I spoke to because when you call, they have about two different lines that they said is on WhatsApp. When I called, it took me a long while before I can get through. And you will send a message, they will say send a message.
Yeah.
I send a message, there's different messages, no reply.
Okay.
Yes, I advocate
The
human
human
rights
rights defenders, right?
office. So you
Oh,
call, I
yes.
couldn't get through. I sent messages. They said okay, I should forward my case, history of the case, which I did. Then they said, oh, it's a wrong one. I should send it to this also WhatsApp. On and on like that. And then eventually they accept that they saw the the report. They've sent the case. So they sent back to me and they asked me that
Yeah.
have I formally registered the case? And I said, oh, okay, how do I register the case? They told me that I should be aware that I need to pay the 45,000 to register the case. Then, if it's a case that involves money, whatever amount of money they recover for me, I have to pay 10% of it. So I was like, okay. But for me to be sure that it's women's right, I asked for the account number. I wanted to go ahead with the case. So they sent me the account number. Then I called back again. I sent a message that, can you confirm? I need to know if this is really the women's rights account. Do you mean I should pay the 45,000 into that account? And they said to me, yes, I should. Then I spoke to Ms. Olushola herself, which is the president. And I didn't really go ahead, not because of the money, not because of, but the attitude, which I confronted her. I said to her, Madam, what you will drop phone on people, on me, you will shout. I said, why? I said, I found that so rude, you know, and that was the main reason why I didn't go ahead with the case. It wasn't even because of the money to register. Even though I have this intuition that why will I have to pay? I don't even mind paying the 45,000. Is to register the case, which I don't mind. But what got me thinking is when you say to me, oh, you have to, whatever money we recover for you, you have to pay 10%. And I'm thinking this is supposed to be a charity, first and foremost, because if it's a women's right, it's supposed to be a charity. And secondly, you're asking to register the case. I have no problem with that. That's fine. Maybe there's some a cost that you have to carry out. That's fine. But for you to tell me that whatever amount of money you recover for me, if it's a case that involves money, whatever money you recover for me, I have to pay 10%. I got a bit weary about that, and that's why I didn't. That was a part of the reason why that I didn't go ahead with the case. As I'm speaking to you, I still have the file, the whole case file with me on my WhatsApp. The number that I said, the correspondent that I had with them, I still have it. And as I said, what really put me off, totally put me off, was the attitude of the Mrs. Olushola herself. The way she talked to people, the way she responds, it wasn't sitting well with me at all. So that's why I like, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna ahead with the case. So when I had Mercy, I don't know Mercy. I'm not getting involved with Mercy, but I just want to say that was my involvement with women's rights. That was my experience with women's rights. Truly, I've been told I will be charged a certain amount. If I register a case, then they will charge me 10% of whatever they recover. That's all I know about them.
All right, madam, it's crazy.
No, I haven't paid.
You have the evidence of payment,
I
right?
Paid. Yes, and yeah,
because of the attitude, you also have to withdraw back.
Corresponding that where she sent me
account
details, and when I responded to confirm if it's the women's rights account, and if you want me to put the money into that account, I have the WhatsApp messages with me.
Okay. I know you're not in Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
You're not in Nigeria. I think you're in London. Yeah. Okay. I want to apologize for what transpired. That's not how human rights operate. That's the truth. That's not how NGOs should operate. If that's this thing you said now, because I've heard it from a lot of people who message me out since morning. I've been on calls since morning and messages and everything too. And that is not with NGO collecting money from money you recovered or anything is like you is a business venture. It's no longer an
Exactly.
NGO, and a business venture should also pay tax to the government too. So why do people pay money to register a case? Why do people have to pay money before they
That
can
is.
get help or get, yes? And again too, I saw somewhere where money raised for people, they collect 20% of the money
Wow.
from money they
I didn't
raised
know.
for on social media from
Wow.
people. Money, yeah, people need money for help,
20%.
and they
Wow.
have to collect
Wow.
20% of the money. 20%
Wow.
of the money we have to go to them, and they give you the remaining one
It's
to
crazy.
keep. That's,
It's crazy.
it's crazy. All right. So and this is the reason why people don't support NGOs here in Nigeria anymore, because of some of this thing that is happening too. You get it? So there is no way someone should collect money from vulnerable Nigerians, vulnerable people seeking for
Exactly.
help.
Exactly.
So a woman is looking for help, and 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 you are telling her to pay 20%,
Exactly. Because
10%
if they
before she
don't need
could
that
get help.
help, they won't come to social media to
All right.
ask for help. You won't even need to solicit for them. It shows that they need
Yeah.
that help.
So good. Yeah. Yeah. So if it's a lawyer who requests money from you, it's a
Yeah,
different
that's
thing.
the job.
Lawyers,
That's
you
the
have to pay
work.
them
Yeah.
legal fees. But this is not law firm. The NGO is not a law firm. The lawyers can collect
Yes.
money
True that.
as a legal
True
fees
that. True.
from client. But NGO should not collect such amount of money to help people. All right? It's not possible. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Even GoFundMe, if you are getting if you are raising money on GoFundMe for people,
The amount of
GoFundMe can
money.
even charge that amount of money.
Wow,
It's not possible.
20%. That's high. That's
It's
high.
not possible. Almost 20% of
Yeah.
it's crazy. So these are some of the things people are complaining about. All right, it's not about mercy right now. It's
Yeah.
about people who are now talking
To
about before you can
justice.
get access. Yeah, it's no longer access to justice.
Exactly.
It's no longer access to justice. All right, I run an NGO. I know how it is. People who comes to me, I've never one day say you have to pay 2 billion naira for me to help you, or 10 naira for me to help you on your case. Yes, I've done case for people with my own money. I've done case for people, and they come back and say, Harrison, thank you for this you did for me.
Yes.
And they give me money. I collect it.
Yeah, that's a
Yes,
gift. You have the
I
right
do.
to
I
collect
collect,
it.
they give me gifts. I collect it. And when you don't give me anything, I don't kill you. I don't get to drag you anywhere that you didn't give me money. And all right, so these things are not fine at all.
The
Okay,
10%
are
of
not
collecting.
okay. I'm going to make sure I bring this man.
The 10% of collecting whatever you recover for me,
Yes.
that was what totally shocked me. That was totally off-putting for me. Like, why after I've registered my case, it's like you've collected money to hear my case. Then you have to take money from whatever. It was regarding the land. The case was going to involve money, so obviously I was like, okay, if I have to pay you the 10% of money you recover for me, so what's the point of me recovering the money after I've paid you to register the case? Because I've seen it as I've paid you for the job. If you're taking 45,000 for me to formally register my case, I've paid you. That's what you're going to get paid for. Then what business do you have saying you're going to take 10% of? Am I paying tight? Am I paying tight to you for you to get 10% of whatever you recover for me after you collect your money for registering the case in the first place? So for me, that didn't sit well with me at all. And as I said, with the attitude of the president, Mrs. Olushola herself, it wasn't sitting well with me at all. And I told her, because I spoke to her a few times on the phone, you know, and I told her, oh, like, you're being rude.
Yeah.
And it doesn't sit well with me. You know, the way you answer, the way you pick up the phone, the way you talk to people. You don't hold people. You don't hold them. You don't talk to people, talk people, you know, downgrade people, speak to them anyhow. Who are you? Who are you? If you're helping them, that's a different case. And for you collecting money to hear the case, you're not helping them anymore. You're rendering a service to them, which they paid for. Because I expect if I pay 45,000 naira for me to register my case, I paid. It's like I paid a lawyer to register my case. So you can't talk to me anyhow. You can talk to me as if you hold me. You can talk to me as if I'm nobody. Yes, it's your platform, but it's because people put you on that platform. If people doesn't watch you, people didn't patronize your platform, you won't have a platform. So why should you downgrade people? Why should you talk to people anyhow? So I was just like, when I saw a message, you know what? For them collecting money to hear a case is true. That is true. That is no lie. Because I've experienced it. Even though I didn't go ahead with the case. But yes, it is true. They collect money. They charge money. I don't know. Maybe they don't do, if it's Nigerian case, I don't know. But for people, according to for people abroad, they will charge you. I don't know. Maybe the charges are different from, you know, people in Nigeria. But if you're bringing a case from abroad, anywhere in Europe, they have a certain amount they charge you. That's what that's the truth. That's the truth. So, which is so sad. It's really, really sad, because if people want to, you know.
All right. He has to come and clear all this. All right. So I will make sure I'll bring him on live.
I got the evidence
for him to come and clear all these things that people are talking about. All right.
I got the chat. That yes, and I got the account details that was sent to me, human rights account details. Then I called back. I said, just for me to confirm, is this human rights account? He said yes. I said, do you want me? I was specific enough. I said, do you mean I should pay the 45,000 into this account? They said yes, it's the human rights account. It's the right account. And after I've paid the money, I should send the receipt to that WhatsApp. Then they will formally, you know, lodge the case. And I have the form. It's still on my WhatsApp page, unless if they delete it from me. But I have a copy of it, because I short screen. I have the copy of that form that is said, and it specifically said 10% of whatever amount of money recovered for you will be paid to them, will go to them. So,
all right, I want to clear this thing to some people who have said that is money they use for services too. Now, before you run an NGO, before you run an NGO, you should have a board of trustees. All right.
Yes.
You should have board of trustees. Yes. So
Funds.
you don't run an NGO and start looking for people that will give you money to services, everything too. If you want to run an NGO, you should be able to know how to raise funds, like fundraising. You get a grant.
Yes.
You get a grant, all right? So that's the truth. You don't collect money from people to register a case anywhere. You don't collect money from people. If you are here watching, you want to open an NGO, you don't collect money from people to register cases for you to help them, all right? Now, when you raise funds for somebody who is sick,
exactly,
somebody who is homeless, you don't collect percentage from them too. You don't do that. You don't.
It's absurd.
You don't collect percentage from them. Man, if it's not a sin, if it's not illegal, it's a sin against humanity. That someone who is sick who is looking for
And
help.
like
You help the
20%.
person to raise funds, and you are now collecting 20% of the money you raise for the person on social media, and you said, and you are giving the person half of the money and you collect 20%. Man, it is sin against humanity. It is evil. So this is just general, including me too, including me. All right. If I've raised funds for people and I collect 20% from them, or 10%, or 1% from them, man, it's evil. It is. It is. So it's not just about whoever they are talking about. It is for everybody general. All right. For we who runs an NGO in Nigeria, we need to review this name that we have. People are already destroying our names. The NGOs are scamming people in Nigeria and rest of them. And that's why a lot of people abroad that are refusing to help NGOs back home in Nigeria. All right. So it is not about anybody or anybody trying to drag anybody down. Nobody's doing that. We've already made fame. There's no amount of dragging somebody that make us get more fame, or become more famous. That's just it. So nobody's dragging anybody down to take over whoever. Nothing. It doesn't happen. So I'm so sorry, man, for the experience, everything you passed through, and you wanted them to help you, and they couldn't help you because they were the way they were talking to you, and later now asked you to pay money before you can get help. Madam, I'm so sorry about that. Please, apologies from me, because why I'm apologizing to you is because, one, it's because I run an NGO in Nigeria and also a human rights group too. I'm ashamed of myself. I won't lie to you. I'm ashamed because a lot of people are seeing us as the same thing. A lot of people see us as the same. I was in US, and we went somewhere in New York. Then they were now showing us paper, in computers. The organization NGOs, they gave millions of naira to run projects.
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah, I can get you.
Are you getting it?
Projects in Nigeria.
NGOs, they gave money to run projects in Nigeria, and I'm asking myself, where are these projects? I didn't see any project these people run. But yeah, that's true. Some NGOs who are doing this stuff, they don't get grants. They don't get grants. But people who are not doing the job are the ones that get the grants.
Exactly.
Okay. So I'm so sorry, man. Please just have to
that's fine.
forgive and let go.
It's just
please.
Kind
I
of
beg you.
an awareness. It's not to, as you say, it's not to drag any people's name down. It's not to pinpoint or pointing our accuser fingers. It's just to enlighten people that this was going on, and it's like it doesn't speak well of us as Nigerians, or it doesn't speak well of us at all, because sometimes it may not even be for us abroad. It may not even be because of the money. But what about the people that can? If I say, okay, I can afford the 45,000 or whatever, and what about the people that they can't afford that kind of money? Can come exactly. So
afford it. There's a case I handled just recently in Lagos. A young girl was locked up in a hotel room because she said she's not going to work again. She was locked up. Then I had to, from Asaba here, where I base, and send money to them in Lagos. Yeah, I sent money to them in Lagos State for them to carry out the court processes, because they took the hotel to They took the hotel to court. The manager was remanded in the prison custody. I had to send money from them, from my pocket, to them in Lagos State for them to handle her case. And the lady was surprised. Said, "What? It was this lover, this lover blog referred the case to me." So the lady was like, "So you guys don't want, you guys do not even take any money from me." I said, "No, don't give us the money, please. Just relax. We'll handle the case for you." That's just it. Because we know at that point, she's vulnerable. She needs people to trust. People that will help her. So when you demand money from people at that point, you say no. Because we're not lawyers. If the lawyer that demanded for money for legal fees,
that's their own money. They're doing the job. So, but if you say you're NGO, you're human rights, then if I'm paying you, then it's no longer a human right. It's no longer a charity.
No, no, it's no longer. That's true. It's no longer a human right
All right, thank
forever.
you, Dr.
So,
Harrison.
all right,
All
ma.
right.
So thank you for your time. I really.
Okay.
So just try and
Okay.
send me those
Okay.
stuff on WhatsApp. All right,
All right.
I'll be
I will do
happy.
so. All right.
Yeah.
Have a great night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. You too. Yeah. All right, guys. So thank you, guys. So I'm gonna bring the man live, and if he refuses to come live, no problem. If you agree to come live, no problem. So I spoke to him today. I had a phone conversation today, and at this point, he has to come and to clear most of these allegations against his organization. If he doesn't come, there's no issue. We don't have any issue if he doesn't come. So if he agrees to come on live, better. Let me see if he's even watching here to join us live. All right, so that would have been beautiful. It's not here, so okay. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. I really appreciate. God bless you guys for um joining me. All right, so I'll try and get him live and okay. So I'll try and get back and see if he will respond to you are going to come live with us. All right. So yeah. So but next week Tuesday we are going to be in court with Mercy in Lagos State, Nigeria. Yeah. We are going to be at the police station. Sorry, FCCID Alagbo, Lagos State, with Mercy for her case. We are going to be um, with Mercy at the police station. All right. Um, for her case, all right. So we are only there because of the arrest. She was arrested. She was arrested for this case because she posted a video and people are saying she's blackmailing or whatever, and rest of them too. All right. So we are going to be with her next week Tuesday in police custody, at least to hear from the police too what transpired, what a petition was written. Let's see the content of the petition, where are the evidence of Mercy's threats or whatever, and rest of them too. So at this point now, we are going to work with Mercy to the police station next week Tuesday. All right. So I believe before that next week Tuesday, Samuel, can you just click live? Samuel, just join me live, please. Request to join me, so that they can see you, so everyone can see who you are, and yeah. So yeah. So Chris Chibike is Lagos director. So we are going to be in Lagos FCCID Alagbo on Tuesday, next week Tuesday, with Mercy. All right, let's see how we can resolve all these whole issues. All right, so Chibike, please try and request to join me live, or Asa, just request to join me live. Let me add you up. All right, since you are a female and you are going with them too, so just come live and tell me what you think about whatever all the things you've heard about on this matter. So just click request to join me live, please. I'm waiting. So, sir, and
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Chibike. don't know where I can bring you guys. Okay, so I wanted to bring in Chi Bike and Asa, who are going to handle this case on ground on Tuesday in Lagos. So to go with Mercy to the police station to get the full facts why police should, detain Mercy. Yeah. So I don't know. So we have to get them alive, but it's not working out for me here. From here, I can't find them to add them up. Okay, I'm adding Asa.
Hey, good evening, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening.
Hey, Asa BBI.
I'm fine, thank you, sir.
How are you? Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
are you following up on the case, right? Okay. So what do you?
Okay.
Okay, let me ask you some few questions. People comes to you in Lagos State to report cases of
Yes, sir.
abuses and rest of them too, right? What is the first thing you guys do
We
when they
have
come to
to,
you
yeah.
as an NGO?
The first thing
What
is
is
to
the first?
investigate on both parties so we can actually know the facts. Then, before we can actually go and report to the authorities, which is the police, we have to report to them. Then we follow up on such cases. We know if it's a rape case, we have to take the person to the medical center, a general hospital, to ascertain some medical reports to be sure that, yeah, this really happened. Then we can now put in some measures.
Okay. You at any point
No,
collect
sir,
money
we
from
don't.
victims
No, sir, we don't.
or
We actually,
complainants?
yeah, we are a group of people. We have volunteers in our states behind bars, which you are the director general. So we actually have volunteers, which I'm one of them. So we actually revert back to our states, and we tell them about the case we have at hand, and we pay in for the intervention. We contribute towards the movement and everything. Yes, sir, that's how
So
we
this is how
operate.
you operate, right?
So it's actually funded by the organization, funded
Okay.
by the volunteers. And at some point, we do reach out to you, and you also
So
give us from
volunteers,
your personal savings. Yeah, because
you wanted to drag, you wanted to come and drag me, Abby. Come and
yeah,
drag.
you go as far as because you wouldn't want to see. I mean, you really want the case to work, so you want justice to be served. So you can go as far as getting from your personal savings, right? So that's it.
That's one. So you guys have to contribute
Yes, sir,
money,
we do.
right?
Oftentimes.
You guys contribute. You guys
Yes, sir.
contribute,
I mean, the other
and you guys
day I
also.
was speaking with my one of my friends, and I was telling her that, do you really think that I get any dime from behind bars? I mean, she's here. I asked her, do you think I really get any money from this human rights stuff? She said,
You see that
even if they tell her in her dream, yeah, she's here with me.
she's
Did I
there.
ask you? She's running away. She's one of
Oh,
my
yeah, give her.
worker. I'm actually at my shop. I'm still at the shop sewing. So I asked her that was last 2 days, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Dorcas. I asked her, do you think I'm being paid? She said that
Mm.
even if they tell her in her dream that I'm not being paid, I had to call Philip, one of the volunteers. I called Philip. I told Philip, see, please, this phone is on loudspeaker. Are we being paid? And Philip was like, no, we are not. So we actually do is what we have passion for. You get. So I can actually spend my last cash for a girl child. I can actually spend my last cash to ascertain justice to a victim. You understand? So that's how it has been. And I know I've been in your organization for like 3 years, and really that's how it has been working. So I was even telling her that if I should even calculate how much I've spent in BBI over the years, I can't even imagine. I can't. I can't really imagine. I
I
know
will.
sometimes going from Lagos State to Abia State to handle cases, different cases. You may Yeah,
So
thank you
much. I
so much,
appreciate.
sir.
Thank you so
You're
much.
actually a good example to us.
I
So
can
we're
thank,
actually learning from the best, you know.
thank thank you. God bless
Thank
you
you,
so
sir.
much. Thank you very much. All right. I'm trying to show people that owns NGO how to run it
Okay,
and
sir.
how to do it.
Okay.
All right. Because when you demand money from first point, when you demand money from victims or from people who comes to make complaint to you,
Yeah.
at that point, it becomes
Exactly.
a business.
I
All right.
was speaking with
Yeah.
the head of Edo
It's
State
only
the
God.
other day. That was 2 days ago, and he was like, people picking money from like
Yeah.
that. He actually know human rights. That even when you come to lodge complaint, and he is not really like he's sure, but he's saying that that there are some human rights that even when you come to lodge complaints, they'll be like, okay, you have to register. I'm like, okay, what's the difference between a police? You know, police will actually ask you to open a file, so there's no difference. It's not being done. It's not really being done, sir.
And we are shouting end police when we are the one doing the brutality
There's some
ourselves.
people will really believe. Some won't really believe that that's how it has been. I mean, they won't really believe. But then it is what it is. Thank you,
All right, no
sir.
problem.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much.
Bye.
All right. Okay. Okay. Chibike, please, can you be on live? Or Chibike is lost. We lost Chibike. Chibike is lost. All right, guys. So that's just it. All right. So see you guys. I'll try and bring in um, I'll try and bring the man on live and see how he can answer these questions, how he can address these things that people are talking about. He may not like to come on live anyway. I don't know. I don't know about. Maybe he's watching me now this evening or this night. But I pray he agrees to come on live with me. So we spoke on phone in the morning. We talked at length um, and we talked at length in the morning, and I just pray. I'm going to tell him to come live. I'm going to send him an SMS, also try and reach out to him with the number he's using, call him in the morning for um for him to come live. All right, let's hear from him from these things. He may not. He may say he doesn't want to come live with me. No problem. I don't have any issue with that. But I will try my best to make sure I bring him. And if he decides not to come too, I will still inform you guys that he's um, he's not coming live. All right. So let's watch and see. People are already saying that he was not going to come. Who told you? Who tells him he will come? Let's watch. He will come. All right. He will come. All right, guys. So good night, guys, and I appreciate so much. Thank you for coming live. Thank you for joining me tonight. All right. Um, I'm not good in videos. I'm not good in making videos. All right. That like this is the first time. Um. Um. Like I can't even count. I think I've done that on my personal page, but this is the first time I'm doing live video on this page like this. Bring people on live to talk about issues and resolve it. All right. I'm not good in doing that. I'm not good in doing all this social media thing, videos. But I think I have to start doing it now too. All right. So excuse me, please. Hello, Alpha. Where you dey? I don't. I did my. I did that my side now. That other side. That other side now. Go first. Drop. Yes. Yes. So that guy 9 now. 9:30 now. Happy. 9:30. Yes. You will come out now. All right. Thank you. All right, guys.